Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ruins of the Old World, one of our two streamed D&D campaigns set in Eridar, both our homebrew world and our homebrew system. So where we last left off, our ragtag group of people, hailing from different backgrounds, of course, ended up in Freehold via a refugee caravan on its way into Isker, New Isker, I should say, for the expansion effort that they're going through at the moment. Our group had split off at first, checking out different avenues of approach to get some information on the town that they'll be staying in for, if what Marcus knows, for a considerable period of time. It seems as though Pack Pack, God, that name, had wandered after some shady figures in an alleyway as he pursued, maybe an underbelly of the city, as Gomni did as dwarves do, of course, get drunk at the nearest tavern available, and Marcus and Andrew toured some of the city proper. The bazaar, where heckled by many a merchant and a suspicious meat pie, um, before picking up some interesting information at the arena from a couple of the guards. Seems as though there's a bit of trouble. Some undead are pouring out of the tomb of Clan Brightclaw, and there seems to be some work available in some of the ruins they found underneath Dragonwatch, the great eye that protects them from the Dragon Empire here. As we, as our group met up, Pack Pack had found an underground cavern where he had followed those shady individuals, and they had decided to protect this bartender who was being harassed by this group, since he can no longer afford to pay the typical protection fee to the House of Shadows. Um, they had entered that shady underbelly and found a few individuals that Pack Pack was already handily dispatching, pulling some information from them with less painful methods than expected, um, as they found out that there was a big score going down at the Iron Forge, a blacksmith in town. So they began to lay a trap for these would-be thieves, and earned a bit of coin from the dwarf who ran the smithy. After a brutal combat of close quarters in the middle of the night, they stand before a hole leading, they're unsure, but it's the entry point they use to attack them. So, and we'll go ahead and focus in on our group now. Guys, if you want to go ahead and pick up where we left off here.
Oh, Pack hurt. I start to
Ugh.
place my hands against my chest, and they glow bright blue, and some of my stitches are closed together, or gashes are closed together.
Looking down, I'm a bit injured, but for the most part, I'm fine. As I kind of turn and go over to Andrew. Andrew, are you all right? I saw you took a blow.
I am good. Thank you. Uh, just making sure
Dominic,
the
are we
dog is okay.
a little sorry is fine. Dominic, you ready to go into this hole?
Alright. How deep is this hole exactly?
It looks to be maybe a 10-foot drop down into this tunnel here. It wasn't terribly difficult as these armored men were scrabbling on their way out from it.
We'll have to climb our way down a little bit.
So you're planning to hop down there or just kind of looking at the moment?
Just looking, waiting for everybody to get ready. But seeing as it is dark, what does the bottom of the hole look like? With dark food.
The bottom of the hole, go ahead and give me a perception if you're looking for a bit more detail here.
Definitely want to make sure we're not jumping into, a spike trap or something.
Be pretty brave of them to do that, but I understand. Can never be too safe.
Fair enough. As I kind of peer into the hole, I've grabbed at this point my weapon from the wall, my dagger. As I come over, it doesn't look to be that deep.
All right. So you see it's about a 10-foot drop. There doesn't seem to be any spikes or anything along that nature. Seems rather tame, if a bit hastily dug, and there may be a few lacking supports.
I kind of place my head down in the hole and see if I can hear anything.
All right, so you lean down, and out of the faintness of your ear, you had taken a few moments to get your bearings after the fight. You hear the scrambled footsteps and what sounds like metal on metal, much further down this tunnel.
They're getting
People.
away.
In tunnel.
We got to stick together, though. Who's going in first?
Oh, I suppose I might well.
Right. I'll take up the rear if Pack you want to go in, and then you, Andrew. And sorry. As she nuzzles up to me and I scratch underneath her chin. You follow Andrew.
I
I'll
just
jump
pick
in
up
after
sorry.
Dominic.
I just pick up sorry.
It kind of rustles in your grip here before it realizes you're taking it down into the hole and kind of gives you a look and settles down.
A big dog to be picking up.
Yeah, he's probably
Well, he's
not the
hurt,
most
remember?
graceful while holding him, but I don't think we got a specific description of Sari. If you want to go ahead and brief us on the breed and everything.
Yeah, so Sari's really kind of a mutt. She come down, she's got a thick black fur, kind of messed up everywhere, coming down, piercing red eyes coming through. She's very dirty, she lives with us and we lived on the streets for a long time. But very big dog. Bigger sized dog, not huge, but just bigger. Well built.
All right. So you'll begin in your order, stepping down into the tunnel. It's a bit squishy as it's been raining recently, so some of the water seems to have come under the city here. What do? You notice there is a bit of dull light coming a bit further down as they've put torches in sconces along the way to this area. It's only dark for maybe 30 feet.
Well, this isn't so bad. Andrew, you'll even be able to see. Is at this point I'm going to pull out my war axe, or my hand axe, I should say, and I'm going to go with my shield since I don't know what's coming, as I'm kind of sitting in a low crouch, prepared for whatever may come.
Okay. So you're stepping your way forward, getting towards getting closer and closer to the torch sconces here. Go ahead and give me a perception while you're moving through this cave here. And you as well, Gomni.
Do you want one from me in the back?
Sorry, I
Or-
misunderstood. I thought you were at front. Sorry, go ahead. Gomni, I would like
No,
a
I'm in the
perception
very back.
from you.
Yeah, I'm in the very back, and then Pack.
Okay.
Looks like a 21 for that.
All right, pretty good. So with the 21, you're kind of, as you often do with your stonework or tunnels of any kind, you kind of notice that these tunnels couldn't be older than a week or two. So it's not something incredibly new, but you will notice what looks to be maybe something they dropped in their haste. You catch a sparkle out of the corner of your eye near the wall here.
Let's take a look at that.
All right. So you lean over and pick up this sparkling object, and you find it to be a coin of some kind. It looks like a rose, maybe even a black rose has been painted on it.
Is that similar in any way to the talisman I found earlier?
It's an exact duplicate, actually.
Can I?
So when you pick that up, Gomni, I pull this out and go, it's the same, as I kind of show it to you.
Can I?
We're definitely on the right track.
Is it
Ooh,
magical?
neat.
So you cast Detect Magic?
Ooh.
Yes.
So there does seem to be a faint magical aura on them. Maybe on the same level as Ascending Stone. Nothing particularly high level.
All right, I'm going to share this information with Marcus.
Is it
Marcus,
so when he says that? Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
There's something faintly magical coming from this.
Well, Can you tell what what aura it's enchanted with? Maybe what school of magic? Maybe
Am
we
I
can get an
able to
idea of what
tell?
it does.
You can give me a knowledge arcana.
Knowledge Arcana. All right, I gotta get used to this sheet still,
No
so I do
problem.
apologize, everybody. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Did it roll?
Doesn't look like it rolled correctly unless you rolled a 3 in total. Notice some strange math in there. If you pull up your character sheet, there should actually be a skill. If you click that, it should roll it for you.
I think he's rolling from the back, and
Oh,
that's why he's
yeah,
doing
yeah,
weird
I'm rolling
stuff.
from the back. Yep.
Yep.
There we go.
For those of you guys who
Oh.
aren't aware, did he crit fail?
Yes, with
Yeah.
that crit fail, you believe it's been enchanted with conjuration magic, something from the
Okay.
conjuration school.
Marcus, I believe this is from the Conjuration School.
And you believe that wholeheartedly. You couldn't possibly be incorrect in that
Marcus,
assumption.
I'm telling you 100% that I know
Oh,
exactly what this is.
It's gonna
from.
summon something. I look over at Gomni and Pack. I don't like it. We should try to destroy it. I don't like it. What are they trying to summon?
I don't know, but we need to get rid of this. That
No,
it's
destroy shiny. Pack.
So I
hold on.
myself. What'd you say?
Pack. Hold on. No, destroy shiny.
do you want to hold this? And I just grab it because I detected the magic, and I show Pack.
I'll grab it. I hold shiny.
So you pocket the black rose coin.
Yeah, and the one that I picked up, the talisman. So I don't want anything to do with it if it's. I don't want anything to do with it if it's enchanted with conjuration magic. That's none of my business.
I know that it is enchanted with conjuration magic.
As he kind of gives you some attitude as you're used to at this point. Before you'll...
But I trust my brother, so I'm not going to double check him.
All right, so you trust your brother and his
Yes.
conjuration coin assessment. Fair enough. So you Pack, you'll pocket that conjuration coin as I want you to go ahead and give me a will save, Pack.
Oh
Get
boy.
that far away from us, Marcus.
Oh boy. Okay.
It's my favorite thing to hear when we pick something up is give me a will save.
11.
Okay, so with that 11, you don't hear anything or see anything out of the usual. As you are all kind of looking around, a little unsure at this point, but you do hear the footsteps fade away in the distance. Along with what sounds like roll me perception, everyone.
Oh, that one's good. I can do that one.
The most valuable skill in all of D&D.
21.
Okay.
21.
Big fat 8.
All right.
Me and Comney, yes!
All right. So
The
Pack
shield got in my way.
and Andrew, you'll both hear a distinct sound of stone grating on stone before you almost feel the air turn stale in here, as though there's no airflow at this point.
Slide rock.
So you
What do you say?
Oh, I'll talk in Goblin. If anybody can understand me, I think they just closed the entrance with a rock.
So I don't speak Goblin, but it's pretty similar to Peaktar. Could I recognize it as Goblin?
go ahead and give me a raw intelligence, and I'd say yes.
Okay, because I might try Peaktar at him if he can speak Goblin, but I have to know that he's speaking Goblin first. That's a 13.
All right. So you do recognize some similar words, and you catch stone and blocked, but you do catch that similarity to Peaktar.
Well, since I know, can I just share?
Yeah, if you
what
know
it
the
is?
language, you can translate.
All right. Marcus, I think they blocked the entrance. With entrance with a stone.
Oh, shit. Domini, they blocked the entrance. We need to get a move on. Okay, 'cause
Hey,
we're never
let's
getting out of
play.
here.
Hurry.
Yes, stone slide.
All right. As I kind of ready my weapons again. All right, I got the rear guard. As I turn around and begin to walk backwards.
All right, so you start walking backwards with your back towards the hole that you had created in this poor blacksmith shop. As you'll see as he starts shoveling over a bunch of ashes and whatnot and starts dumping it in this hole here. As you guys will progress down this tunnel for 2, 3, into nearly 10 minutes, before you come across this seemingly dead end. Almost perfectly smooth stone wall in this cavern here.
This must be the rock that they covered the entrance with, you said. Pack.
Push rock. Help Pack.
All right.
That's all you,
If it's
Marcus.
perfect, if it's perfectly smooth like that, I'm sure there's a secret. There's some kind of lever or a button somewhere that might move the rock. There's no way if they just slid it in front, it would be this smooth. I guess I'm gonna take a look in the rock.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's take a look around the stone and see if Gomni can see anything with his stone cunning abilities.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So go ahead and
I was
roll
trying not to
perception.
meta, but I
No.
know you can do that,
Yep,
and I cannot.
Go ahead.
We're
Roll
getting there.
perception with advantage, Gomni.
So one,
Well, it's
two.
going to be pretty hard to beat that 25. All right. So unfortunately, this stone work seems to elude you. It's rather high quality, but you can't narrow down where exactly the secret lever or what have you might be. But Zoltar, or I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Marcus. As you're looking over this wall here, you see an indentation. It looks almost perfectly circular, with what looks to be an engraved rose.
Pack, hand me the rose medallion I gave you earlier, or the coin, either one.
But you know one shiny.
You're right. Here, Pack, put the coin or the rose medallion on that insignia.
I'm
As
not
I
touching
point
that
out,
I put
as
it
I
on.
point out what I just found.
So as you go to hold up the coin there, you realize the coin is considerably smaller than this circle, possibly that amulet you have.
The amulet that I found, that might work.
All right. So as you hold it up against this indentation here, you realize they're a perfect match. Almost unerringly so. What do you do?
Pack, can you slide it in there?
Put it in there.
All right. So as you slide the medallion into just the thinnest part of this indentation here, it almost sucks it towards it as if by magic. Before you hear a grinding as this stone wall slides away, revealing our next scene here. Okay. Make sure this is coming through here. All right. Sorry about the trouble here. We are getting a bit used to Foundry and its quirks, so it should take us just a second here. All right, sorry about the black screen. Okay. Ah, I see the issue. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay. As we bring our group into the entryway of this new structure here.